Keep your emotions in check, or you will get wrecked. Fear got you frozen, greed got you open, envy got you stalking them wins you ain't holding. Revenge trading again, down bad and praying. Emotional traders, keep on paying. Fear's the first killer, hesitation at the break. Watching that breakout form but came in late. Greed hit next, double down on the run, no stop, lost now. Look, bag holding ain't fun. Then envy slid in, watching others make racks. Copycating plays now, your account's off track. Jealousy talking, why them, not me? Emotional traders, forcing setups, trading blindly. Revenge in the heart, trying to get it all back. Over leveraged soul, caught a liquidation smack. Hanger flares up, not trading with logic. No plan, chart blind, no mind. Just a red screen jam, frustration builds up. Thinking markets out to get them. Venting on X, mad the trim won't let them. Anxiety whispering, every candle's a threat. Panic selling lows, then market goes up. Now they sweat.
Keep your emotions in check or you will get wrecked. Follow momentum, not that emotional voice in your head. And watch for higher highs, then wait for the retest. Trust price action, not the fear or the flex. Use those pivots, see the pressure is clear. Confidence is built not in days but years. By strength, sell weakness, ride the trend you detect. Keep your emotions in check.
You will get wrecked. Don't compare your trades to other traders. Charts don't care about your feelings, fam. They don't care about lost sleep or lost ran. Market got no heart, they don't pity pain, but it rewards discipline, not emotion train. That FOMO, years daily bait, jumping in late, now into the weight. That YOLO trade, now praying it pops, but hope and a strategy. When the bottom drops, it's system over sentiment, edge over hype. Patience the weapon, not the emotional type. Every candle's a story, every week a truth, but you gotta zoom out, see the cycle improve. Don't chase, trace, let the zone confirm. Let the bulls exhaust, or the bears take their turn.
If you can't handle red, you don't deserve green. Keep your emotions in check or you will get wrecked. Follow momentum, not that emotional voice in your head. Watch for higher highs, then wait for the retest. Trust price action, not the fear or the flex. Use those pivots, see the pressure, it's clear. Confidence is built not in days but years. By strength, sell weakness, ride the trend you detect. Keep your emotions in check.
You will get wrecked. Fear, greed, envy, jealousy, revenge, anger, frustration, anxiety, it ends. Trade with logic, not a slave to the blend. Time is on your side, it's your best friend.
It's not about hype, it's about execution. Shots over chatter, focus is the solution.
So breathe deep, eyes wide, mindset correct. Together, keep your emotions in check, or you will get wrecked.
Right, guys, we got to keep our emotions in check. There we go. In 3, 2, and 1. Bingo bango. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is your time. It's always time. That's right, to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, where we show you how to successfully trade without all the complicated terms or pattern memorization. We make trading not as hard. That's what we do. We don't complicate it. We don't give you abbreviations. Then now you have to remember something new or something that's already been there. No need to reinvent the wheel. Nothing's changed. Nothing has changed. But we have all these YouTubers, all these influencers that keep on making abbreviations after abbreviations after abbreviations to make it sound new, exciting, shiny. And well, they trick a lot of people, in my opinion. I could be completely wrong, but I don't think I am. But we'll see. All right, let's see. We got Jesse in the house. What's up, Jesse? Appreciate you, man, for being here. Appreciate you greatly. Dylan, what's up, Dylan? Appreciate you guys being here. Let the streams begin. That's right, guys. That's right. Let's see here. Very nice. Nice song, Joe. You should become a DJ. Yeah. Yeah, that song, it took me a little bit to make. But and then not only that, but of course I use AI and everything, and then I'll play the song. I'll like the words, and then they start going really fast. So I have to do another one, render another one, and then I like the words, and it doesn't go as fast, but then they might say a word wrong. So I got to do another one. So it takes several hours. It really does. But it's fun though. I like it. In addition to the charts and everything else that I'm doing, I'll have that in the background. It's like, oh no, I don't like it. But it's a lot of fun. All right, so we have crypto bubbles here. What's going on? I thought we were going to be going a lot higher for the hourly time frame. But does this mean Bitcoin's coming down? I don't know. We'll check it out. We'll check it out in just a second. Let's look at the daily time frame. I call this one Kia. I don't know how to pronounce this, but this one is a lot, 29.2%. Should we enter it? I don't know about chasing coins. We have Hype, one of my favorite ones. We have Virtuals, which is up. I don't know if we got into Virtuals or not. We've been looking at it, but you don't want to get into too many coins. You really don't. I do like Tau. We have Doge. I believe we're in Doge. And I like Jupiter. See, ETH has been coming up. I like Radium. However, I will admit though, Jupiter and Radium have kind of taken a back seat to Hype. They've taken a back seat. Now, Pepe was one of the coins that one of our members said, Joe, you might want to check this one out. I think it's ready to move. And sure enough, it's doing nice. We're still in that trade. So very nice. See, Dylan says, nice. Just he had pasta, shrimp, diabolic today. I love shrimp. I love shrimp, crab legs. I've only had lobster a few times, but it's like an oversized shrimp as far as the texture goes and the toughness. So, but I love me some crab legs. Oh my gosh. Crab legs, some, the Alaskan fish. I forget what it's called, but it's like super thick. It's like a steak. It's crazy. I love me some seafood. KTA makes a good moves. So that one we'll check out again. If you have any coins you want me to do, guys, let me know. If you have any questions, let me know. Again, what we do is we reserve 1 hour to answer questions, so you don't have to pay some mentor $99 an hour. Ask me. I'll tell you for free. But we will look at KTA again. Just kind of check on it, see how it's doing. KTA. There we go. KTA. XRP and all these other coins. Let's go ahead and look at, did we do the hour? I think we started with the hour. Not so hot. Come on, I'm in some coins right now. And I have some lower bids, so hopefully we'll see what happens. Liquidations heat map. Let's go and refresh this page to the 24 hour. 24 hour. Hey, we got bullish on parade. What's going on? So 24 hour. Nothing too exciting. I mean, we have, some liquidation, 71.31 million at, we can just call it 111.3. Lots of liquidation up here. And of course, 33 million, 20 million, so on and so forth. We do have a really nice hotspot here just underneath where we're currently at, which could bring the prices down. Possible. 55.68 million at 109. Then we have a really nice hotspot right here at 59.94 million at 108.5. Now, will the price go up or down? That's a question. Like, that's whenever anybody's showing you anything, main question, up or down? Well, if they spend 15, 20 minutes telling you what already happened, all the levels that already hit, all the what, that doesn't help. Show me right now. So the way I train, the way I teach, the way I mentor, the way I strategize everything, I know price cannot come down here or even here unless it breaks this level. It's impossible. So this is why we trade level by level. All right, moving on. Well, let's look at the liquidations. Hey, we got Sicario in the house. What's up, man? How's my irresponsible amount of, I don't know how to say that. So Maneki. We'll look at Maneki. Maneki. Okay. Let's see here, going down the list. Bingo Bango's in the chat. I love it. Love it. My KTA is up 27% the last day. Hey, look at you. Very nice. And hopefully it keeps on going, man. Hopefully it keeps on going. Here's the thing. Hey, we got Steve in the house. What's up, Steve? Here's the thing. I want everybody to make money. And if you're not making money, it's okay. You will. It's okay. You will. There's a lot of groups out there that I wouldn't say puts people down to elevate themselves. I wouldn't say that, but I would say definitely rub salt in the loser's wounds. Let's say you're trading right now, you're not making money, you're picking all the wrong coins, you're having bad decisions and everything, and you're down and out. And then here comes, all right, guys, who else made money, man? We're killing it. We're killing it. You know, so you can look at it one of two ways. One, oh man, let me join their group because I'm honestly not doing it. Or two, it could be like, man, like I'm down and out, like I'm feeling bad, and you're over here just rubbing it in my face. So there's two ways you can always think of stuff. For me, regardless of which way, you know, it is, for me, I want to show you if you're not making money, it's okay. You will. You just have to learn a little bit more every single day. You know, join us every day. We stream every single day, and sometimes we do bonus streams. So we do multiple streams a day. My goal is to make you money, not for you to join my group and say, oh, well, I can only teach you if you join my group. No, it's not that. I want to show you. I want to get rich with you, alongside of you. I want to be a part of your crypto journey. And that's my goal. So if you could take the moment right now, share this out. Share this out. I know it's a little effort, I know, but share this out. Like, if you want to help people not get bamboozled by all the people who dress really nice or have nice watches or shows the lifestyle, because they only have that because of all their members, because they're tricking people. Literally, it's a numbers game. It really is. And what I do is I believe in quality versus quantity when it comes to posting my charts. So if you could, definitely share it out. Thank you for smashing the like. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. Let's see here. Going down the list really quick. Seeing who we got. List. See, went up to 30%, 30.7%. Very nice. See, David says, I shouldn't be number one. Why am I number one? Because you're the best, David. You're the best. Right now, you're the best. And my favorite. Let's see here. Sicario in the house. Road Dog. Oh my gosh, I didn't even say your name. Yesterday, I said your name like 6, maybe 7 times. So this is my buddy Road Dog right here. My buddy Road Dog. Definitely check him out. And dude, I mean, he knocks it out of the park. He does a really great TA. He goes, you know, he does basic stuff as well, more advanced stuff. He's very in tune with patterns, percentages. He shows you resources for free, so you don't have to pay some dumb guru who's just trying to trick you. But Joe, you have something for sale. No, I don't. Joe, look right here. No, it's not for sale. I offer this to you. If you want this, great. All this does, it gives you access to me and my very talented admins. And also the exact prices when to enter, remove of the stop losses, updates, market updates, updates on our active trades, updates on our trades that we're watching. Okay, so it involves a lot. You get a lot when you get the membership, but you don't need the membership. Not to learn how to trade. Now, if you get the membership, will you learn faster? Yes, of course. But you don't need that. Like, all you need is this right here. Watch my show. Watch my show. Watch Road Dog show. Watch Meet Damien show. We have, let me go and put this one on here too. Let's go here. Here's my other buddy. Let's see. I got a lot of buddies. Tradefly is a great one as well. Alex O Crypto is a great one. Porky is another great one. This dude is real down to earth too. So definitely check out all these guys, man. Like, this is how we can make money together, and not you trying to learn how to trade by making somebody else rich. And then who knows, maybe they're not even good traders. Like Porky, I see him win, I see him lose. And when he loses, you know what he does not do? If we look here on the 3 minutes and the 7 minute, there was a divergence, and I should have seen that before. Look at this, the 17.5 minute time frame. Like really, you're just looking for excuses why your trade went wrong. So again, you know, and you'll find little bits and pieces from each one, myself included, Road Dog, everybody. And then what you could do, make it your own, you know, see what works. All right, moving on. Moving on. Let's see here, going down the list. Let's see here. Road Dog says, just witnessed a guru being full of himself and basically stroking their ego the whole stream. Yeah, all while neglecting the huge long, yeah. So, and that's the thing too, like you don't want an ego. You don't. Now we're gonna look at Bitcoin in just a second. You really don't want an ego. Like that will destroy you. But yeah, I kind of saw it right now. I was like, oh no, we're coming down. But I'm in trades like, oh, please go up. So right now I'm positive in 2. I'm down in 1. Oof. But I have a lower bid. So we'll see. Let's see here. Going down the list. Going down the list. Okay. You're sketching on the tracks. Yeah, dog streams are amazing. And they're very entertaining. You won't be bored. In my opinion. The Road Dog says, traders need community. 100%. Because, so the main reason, in my opinion, is so that maybe you're embarrassed to say you lost. Or you're losing trades. However, maybe somebody else in the group is saying, hey guys, I'm losing a lot. Like, is anybody else losing? And then you can chime in, yeah, man, I'm losing too. So you don't feel alone. Because one thing that we want to do is we want to feel a part of a group. So if you have a group that is only saying, man, look at my wins, it's an echo chamber. And you're losing, well, you don't want to say anything. But if you win one, well, guess what you do? Hey, look at my win. And you're adding to the fire. So a community is extremely important. Not only for the wins and the losses, but also just the thought process behind it. Because what you really want is the experience. And the people who have been in the game a little bit longer may have a little bit more experience. However, they don't always, because even though they've been trading for 10 years, maybe they only trade once or twice a week. Or maybe if they've been trading for 10 years, maybe they don't really know how to trade. But they may have a group that's been making them money, selling them that dream. And that's one thing that I don't want. Let's see here. They don't want communist friend by, yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing too, like with my group, there's no dictatorship. There's no, none of that stuff. If you have a different opinion than me, great. I want to hear it. I won't mute you. I won't silence you. Because it's really important. Let's look at what else is important. Bitcoin coming down. Bitcoin's coming down. Let's check it out. Yep, very true. Egos are good. Egos are good. Ego is bad. There you go. There you go. I like that. That's going to be a song. So I made a new song, guys. I made a new song. Hopefully y'all heard it in the very beginning. It's basically what I say as far as, you know, if you let your emotions, what do I say? Because I know I'm going to mess it up. I'd say, if you don't keep your emotions in check, you'll get wrecked. So that was the song that I made yesterday, and I had it in the intro. But I think I am going to make this a song as well. And Bullish on Parade, I will more than likely be giving you a shout out on that. But just to let you know, here it is. Egos are egos. Egos are good. Egos are bad. I like it. So let's save that to our downloads. Okay. So more than likely make a song. See here. I've lost a lot in the past years. Yeah, all of us have. And it's all just learning. It's all learning. We got BC Poor Corp in the house. What's up, BC Poor Corp? See here. But you got to learn from your mistakes. That's the biggest thing. Learning from our mistakes. What's working, what's not working. See, David says, I see it and I hear it now. There you go. Oh, shucks. All right. So let's look at Bitcoin here. I have everything hidden. Holy moly. What's going on here? Well, if we go to the 5-minute time frame, I was kind of updating the group in reference to all this, making videos, the whole nine. You know, we were here, we started doing this zone, we started coming up, we broke below the zone, then we broke above it. So all this in hindsight is like, whatever, I don't care. Prices here, I'm thinking it's going to come down, come up, come down, then possibly come up. If it does break below this is why we have this level here. Be very cautious because we could start coming to here, again, 5-minute time frame. It did break below, but then it came up, came down, came up, and then it broke this. So once it breaks this level, this applies to any time frame. This applies to any coin. You know, I'm thinking it's going to go down, but once it breaks this level, okay, it's voided. It's like having an invalid pattern. And now it starts coming up, bounces off of the level, continues coming up, and now we're here. So now let us just kind of just look at everything once again with a fresh set of eyeballs. Let's go ahead and delete this as well. Where's this stuff at? I don't see it. All right, so I'm just gonna hold down Control, click and drag, and then delete those. So I do have an alert here. Bitcoin, and this is on the we'll go 15 minutes. So if Bitcoin, and let's drag this out. So if Bitcoin pulls back to the 382, this is good. I like it. If we break below the 382, possibly we're looking for a bounce off of the 0.5, which would also be good. So this alert is set just to let me know, hey, look for a bounce. We get a bounce, hopefully we start doing this number. So it comes down, it's up, it's down, and comes up. So when the alert goes off, as it's coming down, I'll get the alert, move it above the current price action, wait for the alert to go off again. Okay, I see that it did this. All right, let me move the alert again up here to watch for the break of this pivot. If we don't get a break of this pivot and we get a break of this other pivot, okay, potentially a bounce up, because these are my bounce areas. 382, 0.5, 618. Those are my areas that I'm looking for a bounce. If it breaks below the 618, then there's a pretty good chance that we may crash and burn. I always call it the danger zone, Tom Cruise. And then, Joe, are you going to do it? I think I have to. Anytime I mention the danger zone, I have to do this. Copy. Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise comes and visits us at 618. Because why is that? Because now we can crash and burn and it not come back up and then just continue going, creating lower highs, lower lows. Let's see here. I'm gonna check the chat really quick. Okay. Very good. I'm ready for a nap. Me too, man. Yes. I had a few hours of sleep last night, which was surprising. Let's see here. David says, it's cheaper to learn from everyone else's mistakes, but we almost always choose to learn the hard way because, yeah, very true. And we get blinded and trapped by our pride. Very true, man. Sharing faults helps us all. 100%. And I agree with you 1,000,000%. So for one, we don't want to be wrong. For two, we don't want to be wrong in front of other people. For example, when I lose trades and when we lose trades in the group, at the very beginning of the show, I say, hey guys, we lost trades. Why do I do that? Because you don't want people in your group. No, it's not that. I'm letting you know the reality of trading. You know, we win, we lose. And let's say we lost and you lost. Well, now you can relate. Well, we can both relate to each other. You know, we thought the market was doing X, Y, and Z, but it just turned, you know. So that is a good thing, knowing that somebody else lost too, because all we hear all the time, man, I made this gains, I did this gains, and join our group, and man, I'm so great, I'm the best. And that's all you hear, because everybody's trying to sell you something. I have something to offer. If you want it, great. If not, keep on watching the show. But here's the thing though. If you realize, hey man, like other people are losing too right now because we don't know what coins to get in. I mean, now there are variables that will hopefully increase the likelihood of a successful trade. And of course we go over that all the time on the show. But with that being said, if you lose, it's okay. And then we have pride. Ooh, man, pride and ego, man. There's times where in the group, I will say, you know what? Let's just close our trade. I don't want to because of pride, but I don't want my members losing more money if we can see it. And I was like, you know what, guys? Let's just close our trades. I don't like how the market is looking right now. I think it's actually reversing. If you want, you can close half the position, but definitely move with a stop loss and get prepared to get stopped out. Instead of, you know, just having my pride and be like, let's see what happens. Because I'm putting my members' money at risk. I take care of my members like a lot. So just so that y'all know. But yeah, we don't want to, our pride stops us a lot. And especially if you're in the public eye, which, you know, even though I don't have too many eyes on me now, hopefully in 6 months or a year, I will. I'm going to tell them the same thing. You know, hopefully you're winning. If you're not, don't worry, you will. You know, it just takes time. And then a market takes the market, you know, whether it's uptrend or downtrend. But sharing the faults helps us all because it's the reality of trading. All right. So here, going down the list. So here. Yep. Market's doing things you want to watch. That's right. Yeah, there's times where I lay down and I hear ding ding, my alert. And it's like, man, I just laid down. It's 4 a.m. I'm gonna try to go to bed. Ding ding, another one. Man. And I start kind of slightly dozing off. Ding ding. The market's moving. Let's go. Let's make the money. Let's make this money. So I get up and I start checking the charts. Like, oh, all right, group. You know, and I tell the group, let's go. To here. 3.5 hours. I can only do that like once or twice a week. I can't do that all the time. The other day I had 30 minutes of sleep in like 52 hours. Like, oh, like don't do it. Okay. Yeah, and here's the thing too, like in reference to this, and I completely agree. Like when we're kids, let me get some water real quick. And I use this story a lot. When we're kids, your mom says, don't touch it, it's hot. And you're, let me just see what her definition of hot is. And you touch it and it's hot. So now you know, oh crap, it's hot. Same thing with trading. Like we can tell people stuff or advise people stuff or share our experiences. And they'll be like, well, I'm an adult, I'm a man, let me do it. Yeah. Sure enough, they find out. That's what I was like, man, are you kidding me? Like, I'm an adult, you know, I know how to do stuff, you know, and sure enough, I got wrecked. Like, okay, I'm listening now. But yeah, we just have to experience it sometimes. Most times. I don't know if it has to do with pride, ego, stubbornness, or just, let me see, or I know better. Okay, going to the list. Going to the list. See, David says, life lesson, 100%. All of human issues, faults, sins have their root. Yep, their base root, core root in pride. Yeah, I mean, you'll lie a lot. Pride. You want to be seen differently by others. So, you know, and you're like, you could be hurting. And for men, we have more pride. Because women, shoot, man, they'll ask for help for anything. You know, anything, they'll ask for help. Men, we could be down and out big time. And we'll see if we can make it because of our pride. Like, show of hands, put a number 7 in the chat. Shoot, man, I have right here. I mean, even right now, but I had got great news, man, great news. And like pride will stop you or hinder you from asking for help. And that's one thing that men have a lot of is pride. We don't want to appear weak. We want to appear smart. We don't want others to think less of us. But yeah. Yep, all down to pride. The opposite of love is not hate, but pride. You're very smart, David. You are very smart. Yeah. Yep. Hey, we got Pennywise in the house. What's up, Pennywise? Appreciate you. Yep, drink water and away from bright lights or screen monitors. For a little bit, anyway. Okay. See, a hot plate was put in front of me at the Mexican restaurant. Oh, man, I want to go to the Mexican restaurant. They said, be careful. It's hot. I touched it to make sure. Oh, my gosh. Nah, man, when you go to the Mexican restaurant, you don't want to mess around. You don't want to mess around. You got to move it. You better just tap it. Tap, tap, tap. And oh, I kind of. So yesterday, I don't know if y'all know this. Yesterday I had some really bad news. I don't want to say what it is, maybe in a month, but I had some really, really bad news. I've been drinking a long time and I was considering, just going to the liquor store, getting a couple, bottles or whatever. Not drinking them all, but just, mix and match, whatever. And I said, no, you know what? I'm going to go out to eat. So yesterday, man, I spent some money on food, went, got some food. And I'm really happy I did that because if I would have drank, I probably would have done something dumb. And then I had good news after that. So it made the day like good. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, about food, eating, yeah. Okay, on the list. Man, I want some Mexican food, man. I was gonna need some Thai food yesterday, but they were closed. I was like, man, I was gonna need some Chinese food yesterday, and they were closed. And like, seriously? So I had some Popeyes. Yeah. Shots. Man, dude, get crazy when you start drinking. Very fun. All right. Joe, why do you smile so much when you talk about drinking? A lot of good times, but a lot of mistakes. Oh my gosh, a lot of mistakes. All right, here we go. 50-minute time frame. What do I think is going to happen right now? And then we'll kind of zoom out. Well, let's zoom out first. So this did not happen. All right. Oh, this is what I was thinking was going to happen. Joe, you don't remember what you're talking about? I don't listen to myself, guys. I don't even listen to myself. So let's try this and this. Right now, we're looking at the 4-hour time frame for this kind of range because we're starting to do a range. We have the point of control way down here. We have the value area high way down here. And then we have all this mess. Now, we are very, in my opinion, we're very bullish. Because, well, we're really close to the all-time high. According to Binance, it's at 111,980. We are very close, about $2,000 away. Do I think we're going to hit it this week? Sure. Do I think we're going to hit it today? Possibly. If we break this level, and this is why I trade level by level. But Joe, where are your indicators? Fine, here. Let's see here. We have this and this. No divergence. It's coming down, but the price is kind of, it's kind of going down too, but with the RSI kind of cooling off from the 4-hour time frame, blah, blah, blah. But let's see here. Some traders, and I know a lot of traders would probably see this, and I agree, ascending triangle. So we go from here, and I use a candle body, closes. And then we can go and we can do it either from here. Boring. Oh, that's ugly. I would like to see it like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust it so that I can make it what I want. And that's the beauty about trend lines. If I don't like it one way, I'll do it another. And what? You can also do another, let's use the rate tool from this to here to this right here. So this will be another trend line. But people, traders that trade patterns, may see this as a bull flag, which is not, or a bull pennant, which is not. It's more so of an ascending triangle due to the flat top. But if I drew it this way, it would be a pennant. And that's why, again, this is very subjective. And we'll just do it like this, just to satisfy everybody. And then we'll do like this too. So we have like a little range. This doesn't even make sense. Nope, can't do it. All right, let's see here. Those hot plates are 350. What? When they come out of this, well, are you kidding me? Regular plates have what? Oh, crap. That's great. I want Chinese. I mean, I want Mexican food. But I kind of overdid it yesterday. I was spending a lot. But I do want Mexican food. What I really want is homemade tortillas. That's what I really want. Man, there was this guy. Story time. It feels like a Sunday. There was this guy. I would be at the bar, right? And there'd be a guy. He would sell tamales. And man, so good. And I forgot how much they were, but I would buy like, I don't know, 8 or 10 dozen. Not for me, but for everybody. And man, we would have like a party, just eating and man, well, that dude, he made so much money that he actually opened up a restaurant, and his restaurant in San Antonio is doing really, really good. So if you have a dream, you can do it. And I'm dreaming about tamales. Pozole, menudo, tortillas. Oh my gosh, I miss San Antonio so much. All right, moving on. I'm gonna spend $400 on a round trip ticket just so I can go to a Mexican restaurant. Embarrassing. All right. So what do we see here? We can see a bull pennant. I can see it. We have a pivot here, pivot here, pivot here, pivot here. I can see it. And this will put us clearly above our high, which is good. What we don't want to see is we really don't want to see the break of the 0.5. Really, we don't. If we do, this is what could potentially happen. Me Damien says, hey, Joe, show him my like and support. Thank you, man. Yeah, I talked about you earlier. Put the link on all that good stuff earlier. Talked about you, talked about Buddy Road Dog, talked about Porky, bunch of good people. Let's see here. Showed your screen, everything. Let's see here. Oh, I don't have you up here anymore. Here, of course, meet Damien. But yeah, guys, definitely check everybody out. Smash the like, leave comments, but watch the whole video though. Don't just go there, leave a comment and bounce, because that hurts the channel a lot. So 4-hour time frame. If we do break down, it's fine. We can come to 382, maybe the 0.5. I would like to see a bounce here. If it breaks below, I get a little worried. If it goes, of course, underneath the 618, you guessed it, that's when Tom Cruise comes and visits us. And it is a danger zone. Why? Because, well, then we could keep on coming down and then now start creating lower lows and lower highs. I see here, Chinese buffet used to be my favorite place in San Antonio. I'd have to see pictures. I don't know the name to eat, but it's permanently closed now. Oh man, my favorite restaurant and the food, I want to say it was like a 3, but they had sopapillas. I'm probably putting an extra syllable in there, but I would always call them sopapillas. And it's like a bread that's like a puffed up and it's hollow inside, very thin bread, and you put honey in there. Oh my gosh, it was called panchos. Oh my gosh, I loved it. and their cheese enchiladas. It was like the worst food ever you could go to, but I would always take my mom there too. And man, I loved it. Well, she would always take us there when we were kids. And then, we'd go, do doctor visits or take her to the doctors and all this good stuff, or just have her run errands, mainly with the doctors. We'd go to, and even if it was out of our way, I said, Mom, you want some panchos? Oh yeah. So we go to Pancho's, man, every single time. She had a lot of appointments. And man, I love those sopapillas. And then they closed. I was very sad. Very sad. And then there was another Pancho's that opened up on the northeast side of town. I drove like, I don't know, 25, 30 minutes to go over there. And well, they just used the name, or it was close to the name, Panchitos or something like that. I was like, man, see here is my favorite Mexican restaurant in Central. Yeah, I think I've been to that one. Or those. Sopapillas are the best. Oh my gosh. And what's funny is this Mexican restaurant right by my house, they have sopapillas on the menu. I was like, oh man, I haven't had sopapillas in a long time. I know we're getting off track, guys, but this is, just bear with me. I haven't had sopapillas in years. And so I ordered the sopapillas. My cousin was with me at the time. And he was like, yeah, let me get an order of sopapillas as well. And they bring them out. They're munuelos. For those of you who don't know what that is, that's like a tortilla that's fried with the cinnamon. It's like for Christmas. And I looked at it, I was like, hey, this isn't a munuelo. And the guy who's serving us, very Mexican. And I said, this isn't a munuelo. I mean, this isn't a sopapilla, it's a munuelo. And he looked and he's like, yeah. I said, oh, I get it. It's because of the white people. They think it's a munuelo. Like, yeah, okay. And that's fine. He goes, you don't want it? I said, no, we'll eat it, but it's fine. Let's see here. I've never been to that sushi place. There was one place in San Antonio, I think it was like northeast side of town, I believe it was northeast side town, where they would, it's one of those where it's got that big flat oven or stove type thing, and you get all the food that you want, you put in a bowl and you give it to them and they cook it up for you. Oh my gosh, and it's all you can eat too, but all you need is one plate. Oh my gosh, man, I would drive to go to that place. I love it. See, I've done some traveling to eating, yeah. And I just finished dinner, and you guys are all talking about food. Stop it. That's funny. All right, let's get back to work. Okay, so to me, this right here, oh yes, that's the place. Man, I love that place. Oh, so good, man. Man, I think something happened to my eye right now. Hurts. All right, so Bitcoin on the 4-hour time frame, bullish pattern. If it breaks underneath, so what we're looking for is we're looking for a break of this. Let's do this call. 109.015. We're looking for a break of this to potentially come down, bounce off of 0.5, and then come up. Now, here's the trick though, and it all takes patience. What we want to see is if it does break down, if it does break down, it's fine. Breaks down 0.5. When it comes up here, now we're waiting to see what's going to happen. Is it going to come down, decision point, to attack this level, to attack this level, or is it going to roll over, attack this level to attack this level? And of course, we have our fair value gaps in here, we have order blocks in here, we have demand zones, supply zones, all that other fun stuff, whatever you want to call it. I just call it decision point right here, because this is going to either continue the uptrend or potentially start the maybe downtrend. I don't know. Nobody knows. And this is why I trade level by level. But right now, looking bullish. 2 reasons. 1, the pattern. 2, very close to all-time highs. Very close. Speaking about, I don't know what's going to happen. Okay. I'll check my trade. I was down a bunch, but I have a lower entry. Maybe that lower entry hit. No, it didn't. Almost hit though. Ooh, dog it. Almost hit. Okay, so let's see here. That's pretty much Bitcoin in a nutshell. Bitcoin, in my opinion, is bullish. You know, if we do start coming down, this will be the next level of support we're looking at. Now, I did a video that had all the support levels. If you haven't watched it, I strongly recommend you do it. These are videos that, in my opinion, will, you know, make you money, or at least, none of this is financial advice, but at least know what are the key levels, in my opinion. Of course, you know, everybody has different levels. That's pretty much Bitcoin. So we have two that we're going to be looking at, KTA and Manaki. Any other coins you want to look at? Any questions you have? Let me know. Red Lobsters, I think is kind of not overpriced. I don't know. Overrated. Red Lobsters. I love Olive Garden. Ooh, I love me some Olive Garden. Red Lobsters. And I think I'm gonna go to the Mexican restaurant today. It's gonna be funny. I'm gonna gain like 50 pounds because I'm not drinking. But I shouldn't be upset anymore because now like the sun is shining really, really bright. Yesterday, like there was like hurricanes and thunderstorms, and I'm on a boat, a little tugboat, and I'm in the waves, and it's just like I'm about to, you know, man overboard. And then all of a sudden, you know, it got bright, and now everything's super calm. So this is why it's important. Put good out, guys. Put good out. Don't do it to get good back, but you never know when you really, really, really need it. Something good might happen. Just to let you know. And this is why another reason why I give everything for free. You know, I show you how to trade for free, because hopefully I can change your life and your family's lives, your friends' lives, by, you know, teaching you and then you teaching them, and just changing everybody's life, and not being greedy and say, oh, well, if you want to learn how to trade, you have to pay me. If you want, I mean, you support the channel, join the group, and here you have access to me. But to learn how to trade, yes, you can learn faster in the group, but to learn how to trade, just here. By paying it forward, it's join the group. Or super chats and all that fun stuff. Let's see here. Let me throw this up. I haven't put this in a while. Where is it? Here we go. Nope. Is it this one? There it is. We have a top super chat, not just a regular super chat, but a top super chat of $100 from Edgar. Appreciate you, man. And of course, Retro Mike Tech. I don't think anybody can gift more memberships than him. He's so far in the lead, but shout out to Retro Mike. And all that helps support the channel. It really does. Helps keep the lights on. Helps keep, I was gonna say helps keep the debt collectors away, but they, when they try to call, sometimes I make fun of them. I've had, there was, okay, so story time. I had a debt collector for, this was a long time ago, like 10 years ago, for a hospital bill. Man, the hospitals, they are so crazily overpriced, like $300 for an aspirin, or, you know, just something ridiculous. But anyway, they were calling me in reference to paying the hospital bill. And I said, hey man, listen, and I would do the mistake of talking to him. You know, I was young, dumb. Maybe it was like 15 years ago. And the girl, she goes, you know what? Why don't you just be a man? Be a man and pay your bill. Ooh, she struck a chord. I said, you know what? All right. So I started paying like a dummy. She's like, why don't you just be a man? But I didn't finish paying it though. It was too much. And I had already, it was too much. Let's see here. David says they were both owned by Darden restaurants, but Darden sold off Red Lobster. Oh, really? I think Red Lobster was going out of business, wasn't it? I don't know. Hey, we got Flea Virus in the house. What's up, Flea Virus? Appreciate you, man. Hospitals are free in Sweden. Man, that's crazy. I remember I had a tumor in my brain. And I did not. So let's do story time, guys. Can we do that? Can we do that, guys? Can we do story time? Because I feel like we need to. Story time. Story time. Story time with Trade Intuition. So I had a brain tumor, and I did not realize how lucky I was. Like, I am literally here for a reason. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's this trading thing. Maybe it's helping families, and then the 5 generations down the road, this person ends up being a doctor who cures something. I don't know. But all I know is I'm here for a reason. I had a brain tumor. It was right up here. The doctor who operated on me, or surgeon or doctor, whatever, who operated on me, when I was doing I'm a registered nurse. When I was doing my clinicals for school, I was in the intensive care unit, blah, blah, and the neural part. The same doctor who operated on me had operated on a female, but she was fine 5-10 minutes after the surgery, after the removal of the tumor. Then after that, 5-10 minutes, she became a vegetable, like that. She had the breathing tube, she had the whole 9, and I'm there, and I'm with the real nurse, because at this time I'm just a student, and she's going over the paperwork, documents, and whatever, and I see my doctor's like, holy smokes. I said, this doctor operated on me too. And in that moment, I realized how lucky I was and how my life could have changed completely. So I'm here for a reason. And man, and we have to, thank God because we only call out to God, not to get religious or nothing like that. If you believe in God, great. If not, I used to be super religious, and then I kind of got away from it. But I mean, you can't deny it though. Like, we only call out to him when stuff happens. Oh, I'm hurting. Oh, God, please help take away this pain. Or something happens to your child or whatever. Oh, God, please, I'll do this and that. Or something bad happens. That's when we call out to him. But man, I thank him in my own way, I thank him every day. Being able to talk. Because, I mean, being a nurse, you see people who cannot communicate, being able to think, having cognitive ability, being able to see, being able to make sense of everything, being able to read charts for sure, being able to make money, being able to have hand-eye coordination, like all the stuff we take for granted. Man, I am so thankful for, because again, like I was in the trenches with people who needed help being fed or feeding through their tube, we have it so good. We're able to walk. I remember one time, and I've already told this story before, my mom's friend was with her, and she was also in a wheelchair. My mom was in a wheelchair too. And I'm in the living room, just kicking back, and my mom's friend said, what I wish I could do out of everything? And my mom's like, what? I wish I can go to the restroom by myself. I was like, wow, that's heavy. That is really, we just take it for granted. Oh, I need to go to the restroom? All right. Get up, stand up, have balance, being able to walk. People have amputees, being able to walk, being able to, turn on the light or stand up or sit down, whatever you do. And then, washing the hands and being able to taste food, being able to chew. There's people who they would have the swallow studies and they couldn't swallow properly, and it would go into the wrong area. And of course, pneumonia can set in and everything else. So, man, we are so lucky. So if you haven't, thank him. Thank him for all the stuff he allows you to do this. So, and he can take it away at any point. And then when he does, well, then that's when you cry out to him. And there was times where one more story and that's it. There was times where I'd get a fresh new amputee in, and of course depression would sit in. And I'm a nurse, so I'm running late all the time. I clock in early, I'm already late. So I went to his room, and he's already been checked in and all this good stuff. I go into his room, and you can just see he's down and out. And I'm late. Oh my gosh, I'm so late on everything. But my pain meds are out. That's the first thing I do, pain meds. So I go and I sit next to him, and on the chair. I said, listen, man, I'm not gonna say I know how you feel. I'm not gonna give you any kind of whatever. What happened sucked. And kind of just looks at me, because nobody's been talking to him real. I said, dude, it sucks. It sucks really bad. You had to get your leg amputated. I said, but I tell you what though, you may think this is bad, but I would be very grateful at this moment that you only lost one, because you still have another. It could have been a double amputee, and then now it's double the trouble. I said, we're going to get you to therapy. You know, you're going to be able to walk. You're going to be able to use crutches or walker or whatever it is, but you're going to be able to go from point A to point B without people's help. And that's what we want, especially as men, independence. People in general, like everybody wants independence, but you know, and so for men, it's a lot harder. So I would literally stop what I was doing, knowing I was late, and give them all this information. And by the time I left, it's like, thank you, Joe, I needed that. Yeah, no problem. But that's what I do, guys. That's what I do. I care about everybody, whether it was me being a nurse or here being in crypto. Like, I care about your money. I don't want you getting bamboozled, and help me spread the word about this channel. Like, there's so many people that are getting bamboozled every single day by getting sucked into echo chambers. And then when they lose, well, then they get kicked out of the chat or ability to chat because, well, they only want positivity. And that's how they trick other people. So, see here, we still got a Red Lobster, but they won't take Daring gift cards anymore, even if the logo's on it. Really? I would do one more, but I've already done too many stories. But I do love story time though. And I'm very surprised that y'all like story time too. I'm very surprised, because there's a lot of times, oh, Fartcoin just got listed on Coinbase. And we're in Fartcoin. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, I just got listed on Coinbase. All right, moving on. Joe, can we get on with this? Yeah, sorry. Who's here, guys? Put a 7 in the chat. Put a 7 in the chat if you are here, because I don't, oh, wrong one. I don't know who's here or not. Let's go here. I'm gonna look. Oh, we got okay people in here. Very nice. I'm surprised. Put a 7 in the chat. So for Bitcoin, we are in a bullish pattern. If you trade patterns, this is great. We also have a higher low, which is good. I would not be mad if it pulls back. If it does, we just got to watch for the break of the golden pocket, really. And then if we do break the golden pocket, well, then we're looking at this. But I do think potentially we might go up, because we're really close to the FOMO area. So we'll see. Like, this is why I trade level by level. We just wait and see. All right. So let's come over here. Let's go and start doing this thing. We have Dylan. Dylan is the only one watching. Dylan is the only one watching. He put a 7 in the chat. Let's go to the very first one. Oh, we got some more people chiming in. I appreciate you guys very much. Let's do KTA Obloven. Let's go to the 1 hour. And this is what we were looking at when the price action was right here. We're saying that it might come up to here, maybe get rejected around this level. And sure enough, first price went down to this nice little zone. Oh, this is our fib retracement into the golden pocket. And I was thinking that, you know, if we do come down, hopefully we go into the golden pocket, but once we break above. So there's a lot of different ideas here. Let's just walk through it. Here, we were here. I was thinking potentially coming up due to the market cap and due to it potentially be the bounce of the 382. I did come down here, tap to 0.5 at the 382. More than likely do this. I'm more leaning to this. I'm not gonna lie, more leaning to this. But it could do this and then meh, come down, go into the golden pocket, and then possibly come up. It came down, went up, came down, went up, started doing our levels here. So what we want to do in this particular case is we want to pivot, and this is all about the pivots, guys. Like I can't stress this enough. It's about the pivots. We created a pivot here. We set our alert. Well, we set our alert about here. The alert goes off, boom, we enter the trade. Do I think right now is a good time to enter? Sure, why not? I like it. So for this one, let's just say let's go 15-minute time frame. What's the price range difference between here and here? Oh, heck yeah. So what I would do is I would enter this trade right now. I would enter this trade right now, having a stop loss of about 10%. It's really tight. Having a stop loss of about 10%. Now, granted, you're not putting, let's say you're going to do $100. You're not putting the whole $100 here. You're putting 50, you know, half of it. Just in case price does, well, it was up here. I'm not going to cheat. Just in case price does something like this. And then now it's showing strength. And then now we can add to our entry here. That's what I would do. Or let's just say it does something like this, where it comes down even further. Uh-oh. To here. Just to kind of scare us. Then what I would do, instead of the break of this, I would do the break of our 0.5 and then enter here. That's what I would do. So let me go and put this in blue. That way it's a different color. And it's like an update. An update to our thought process. And then put this in the 4. But I do like it. Stop loss, about 10%. Regular trade. And so let's go ahead and insert. We were up here, so I'm not going to cheat. We're up here. And then if it does this number, we can add here. Or we come down here, we can enter here. I like it. Just know though, with a small market cap like this could dump 15, 20% really easy. It broke this level right here. Broke this level. Look at that, 20%, 16%. So just be aware of that. See, we got Porky in the house. What's up, Porky? Hey, I was talking about you earlier. You and Meet Damien. Very happy with your streams. You absolutely killed it. Love your thought process. And I think we need more people that give you the reality of trading. You know, you win, you lose. If you do lose, you don't make excuses. Hey, we lost. You know, it was a good setup. You know, and same with me. Like when I lose, same thing. I don't look for excuses. I don't go to the 17-minute time frame or 32-minute time frame or minute and a half time frame. Joe, there's a minute and a half. You get my point. Just to say, oh, well, there was divergence here, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, those are what I think. I like it. Let's see here, going down the list. Let's see here. Levi says, we're with you, man. Don't worry, we're with you. All right. Here, Porky Flounders in the house. See, target Monday low just above $1. For this one, target Monday low. Let's go ahead and hide everything. Let's go to a 4-hour time frame just so we can see everything. Let's go ahead and pull up our thingamabobs. We do have bullish divergence that is playing out. We have this to this. This is lower. However, the price is higher. We do have bullish divergence playing out currently. I was thinking maybe you were seeing divergence or something to make it come down to the $1. And of course, I showed your stuff earlier. Actually, twice. I showed your YouTube. Let's see here. was thinking maybe you were seeing divergence or something, bearish divergence, to want to say it's going to come down to the 1. Do I think it's going to come down to the 1? I'm going to say anything can happen, but I'm going to say no. I'm going to say it's going to go up from here. Why do I think that? Well, because that's what I'll show you. But again, anything can happen because of this. But we went up, we came down to 0.5 beautifully, came down again to the golden pocket, broke below, kind of dangerous, but we maintained this level. We didn't start closing underneath here and getting rejected. And right now we're doing higher highs, higher lows. I really don't see us breaking this, but if we do, then there's a really high chance we can come down to the 618. Oh man, I don't think, because we've been in up only mode. If we break this, then we're starting a downtrend, in my opinion, which could reverse. But let's see here. Appreciate you. Hey, yeah, man. I was trying to trade this morning. Figured the market would show a bit more strength this morning. Yeah, I don't even wake up, man. There was one time, I think it was last week. It was so embarrassing. So embarrassing. So again, guys, I tell you the wins and losses. I am very real with you. I have nothing to sell you. And because I have nothing to sell you, I tell you all the truths. If I had something to sell you, I would not tell you this next story, because I want you to think, oh, we're very successful and we make all this money and, join the group and, I show you. No, I'll show you the reality. So it was funny. I've never really traded the New York Open, ever. I've always traded whenever. But this particular day, I went to we did a live stream for a private screen share for my group. I said, all right, guys, I've never done this before. I'm not giving excuses. I'm not trying to foretell a loss or anything like that, but I've never done this before for the New York Open. To tell you the truth, sometimes I'm not awake, or sometimes I'm just doing other things where it just time flies. I said, but we're going to do it. We're going to do it. And 15 minutes prior, let's see, what exchange are you using? I use Blowpin. I love Blowpin. If you don't have Blowpin, please use the link in the description. I will never know if you used it, but if you do, of course, they give you bonuses and everything else, but it helps support the channel. It really does. If you say, Joe, you're a jerk, I don't like that you do all this stuff for free, I'm just going to go to Blowpin myself and register not using your code. I never know. I will never know. Yeah. But hopefully you use it, because again, it helps support the channel. Keeps the lights on. But let's see here. Oh yeah. So 15 minutes prior to the open, it breaks a level. Bitcoin breaks a level to the downside. We enter the trade knowing we have 15 minutes. And as soon as the bell opens, boom, straight up. Stopped out, and it went like 4% or whatever day that was, that it just went crazy. I was like, oh, we should have just waited for the New York Open, wait for our level to break to the upside, because again, it's level by level. And then we would have made insane amount of money. It's like, oh well. And so that was my loss. And it was just a little bit of money, but still, if I had something to sell you, I wouldn't tell you that story. But yeah. Felice says, I had 2-hour charts. 4 does look better. Yeah, so the 2-hour, the 4-hour, they're all the same, in my opinion. You just see more of the ups and downs, or less of the ups and downs based off of this thing. But yeah, that's my thought process on this one. So hopefully you'll like it. If you have more coins, just let me know. Oh wait, no, we're over time. Never mind. If you have any questions, I will do questions, but I won't do. Or if you do a super chat, I'll continue the show. But we try to do it only for 1 hour. You don't need to super chat me. You can just wait for the next stream. Sometimes I do bonus streams at midnight, 1 in the morning, 2, 5 in the morning, Eastern time, 7 at night. It just varies. But Just to let you know, if you want more charts, super chats, you don't have to. You can just wait for the next stream. And just use all the stuff that I'm showing you here for your coins. So, give you a heads up. Let's see here. Porky says, yeah, Bitcoin wicked me out twice this morning. Tough start of the day, yeah. And it'll do that to you, man. And Porky's a good trader. Porky's a good trader. And we lose. We lose because we don't know what's going to happen. We have probabilities. And the song that I normally play, where it says Ride the Wave, which was an awesome suggestion. I don't think it was a suggestion. It was a comment. And so I made a song about that. It was a comment about that. And in there, it says, if we knew what would happen, we'd all be rich. The others, the fake gurus, all they do is they sell you, or they give you a sales pitch. You know, oh, look at us, you know, buy my group and buy the course and this and that and join us. That's all they do. But we don't know. If we knew, we'd all be rich. All they do is have a sales pitch because they want to lure you in. I show you the reality of trading. Porky shows you the reality of trading. We all, Road Dog shows you the reality of trading. Let's see here. Mental, Lopin, 1.34. I was on Poloniex, 1.13. This is weird. So here's the important part. So this is why it's extremely important. I mention this very frequently. Whenever you're charting, you only want to chart on the exchange you're using. So I use Blowpin, so I chart on Blowpin. If I were to use MEXC, all these would be in MEXC. The reason being is the price may look similar, or the price action may look similar, but if you think about it, and it took me a while to understand this, you have different people trading on Poloniex, Blowpin, MEXC, Binance, Binance.us. You have these different people trading on these different places. So even though it looks kind of similar, they're all different for the most part, because there's not the exact same volume. Volume equals people buying and selling. So it's extremely important. That is your pro tip of the day. Whatever exchange you're using to trade on, you must chart on that same exchange. Now, there are times where we'll use a different exchange to chart only to get more data. There is that one exception, but when you go onto your exchange to actually, you know, complete the order, rechart it for that little segment that you're looking at so that you can do your precise entry, targets, stop loss, you know. So that's very important. Now, of course, we do go over this every single day, Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturday and Sunday at 4. We do bonus streams, sometimes midnight, sometimes 2 in the morning, 5 in the morning, 7 in the evening. It just varies. So make sure the notification bell's on. But very important. That was your pro tip of the day. Very good stuff. All right. What else? Oh, yeah. So we looked at this one. Let's go to Maneki. This is going to be the last one. Okay, don't have it on Blowpin. Let's do USDT. We have it on KuCoin and MEXC, so let's do MEXC. I'll do KuCoin. No, with MEXC. If you have MEXC, you have KuCoin. Okay, let's go to the daily time frame. Ooh, nice. It went way down. See here, we do have bullish divergence on the daily time frame. This low is way lower than this low. However, this low is way higher than this low. So on the daily time frame, we do have bullish divergence playing out. We go to the 4-hour time frame. To me, this looks like a very small market cap coin, just based off of the candle bodies and the wicks. Just for giggles, just for the giggles, let's look to see if I am correct. I'm gonna say under 600 million for sure, and I'm gonna say under 236. I was gonna say 100, but 236. I don't know. That's just a random number. What does it say? Oh, holy moly! Under 100 for sure. Joe, you gave out like 7 different things. How can you claim this as a win? Because I can. But yeah, definitely under 100 for whatever, just because of the name. I'm thinking, okay, maybe they got people in there, but you know, so very low market cap. So what does this mean? Why do you even look at this? This means price can go up very fast. Exhibit, let me show you. Exhibit A, B, and C. It can go up very fast. It can also come down very fast. Exhibit A. All I need is Exhibit A for this one. So with that being said, whenever you enter these low market cap coins, just know it can move very fast up or down. Doesn't have to, just because you need volume, you need people buying and selling. If nobody knows about this token and it has bullish divergence, breaking out of a very bullish pattern, it's above, you know, just had the golden cross, it's above, you know, whatever, and it looks great. Nobody knows about it, doesn't trade, doesn't move. So that's one thing that's really important. All right, moving on. Let's look at this one. So this is the main level we need to break, 0.0014898. That's the number we need to break. We're kind of close to it. What is it, like 20%, 12%? What do we have here? Ooh, 4%, that's nothing, man. We can wait for that bad boy. So what you could do, I won't, but what you could do, and it's due to my risk management. Do I think this coin can make 50%? Sure. 100, yeah, definitely. Do I think it can go more? Yeah, definitely, of course. Do I think it's ready? I think it is. So what I would do is I would actually set an alert. I'm not going to do it, but you can. Set an alert at 0.0015490. Once the alert goes off, now here are the instructions. This is how I show you how to trade. Once the alert goes off, then you have to wait for a 4-hour candle to close above this yellow level. 4 hour. That way, if we go back to it, we can see it. And what that's going to do is it's going to show that we potentially starting a higher high, higher low, which means a trend change. Because right now we have a downtrend. Possible transitioning phase to go to the uptrend. But we need this to close above. If it doesn't, we wait. But I mean, I like it. I think it's ready. Nice progressive curve. And then if you're lucky, and the market makers might actually do it, come up to here, come down to here, making a higher low than this. So this would show that there's strength. Just how on the opposite side, we want a lower high, we want something like this. So for a head and shoulders, we would like to see a lower high because this is showing weakness. It didn't come up to here, to this level, and we definitely don't want to see it like this, because if we see it like this, this is showing strength from this side over here. I don't trade patterns, but I do know how to trade them, but I don't trade them. But I know what other people are looking at. So it's pretty much the same thing with that. So same thing with here. If we come up, come down, make a higher low than this, everybody will say, don't you see it, guys? We have an inverse head and shoulders, shoulder, head and shoulders to the upside. And then that's when people will come in. But I'm not looking at that. Hopefully my group is not looking at that. But if they do patterns, it's fine. We'll do whatever works. But what I'm looking at is this. Broke this level. All right, let's go. Let's try to ride it all the way up. All right. So let's see here. We are going to, let's see here. We are going to listen to my new song. We're going to listen to my new song. It's about trading with emotions. I know I already have a song about trading with emotions, but this one, I really like it. And it's basically saying, if you trade with emotions, no wait, have your emotions in check. If not, you'll get wrecked. So I do thank you guys very much. If you have any questions, please let me know. If you're in the VIP, put them in the VIP chat. I do thank you. I have nothing to sell you, only stuff to offer. If you want access to me almost 24/7, let's jam out to my new song and let me know if you like it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
Keep your emotions in check, or you will get wrecked. Fear got you frozen, greed got you open, envy got you stalking them wins you ain't holding. Revenge trading again, down bad and praying. Emotional traders, keep on paying. Fear's the first killer, hesitation at the break. Watching that breakout form, but came in late. Greed hit next, double down on the run, no stop, lost now. Look, bag holding ain't fun. Then envy slid in, watching others make racks, copycating plays. Now your account's off track. Jealousy talking, why them, not me? Emotional traders, forcing setups, trading blindly. Revenge in the heart, trying to get it all back. Over leverage soul, caught a liquidation smack. Hanger flares up, not trading with logic. No plan, chart blind, no mind. Just a red screen jam, frustration builds up. Thinking markets out to get them. Venting on X, mad the trim won't let them. Anxiety whispering, every candle's a threat. Panic selling lows, then market goes up. Now they sweat.
Keep your emotions in check or you will get wrecked. Follow momentum, not that emotional voice in your head. And watch for higher highs, then wait for the retest. Trust price action, not the fear or the flex. Use those pivots, see the pressure is clear. Confidence is built not in days but years. By strength, sell weakness, ride the trend you detect. Keep your emotions in check.
You will get wrecked. Don't compare your trades to other traders. Charts don't care about your feelings, fam. They don't care about lost sleep or lost rand. Market got no heart, they don't pity pain, but it rewards discipline, not emotion train. That FOMO, yes, daily bait. Jumping in late, not into the weight. That YOLO trade, now praying it pops, but hoping a strategy when the bottom drops. This system over sentiment, edge over hype. Patience the weapon, not the emotional type. Every candle's a story, every look at truth, but you gotta zoom out, see the cycle improve. Don't chase, trace, let the zone confirm. Let the bulls exhaust, or the bears take their turn.
If you can't handle red, you don't deserve green. Keep your emotions in check or you will get wrecked. Follow momentum, not that emotional voice in your head. Watch for higher highs, then wait for the retest. Trust price action, not the fear or the flex. Use those pivots, see the pressure is clear. Confidence is built not in days but years. By strength, sell weakness, ride the trend you detect. Keep your emotions in check.
You will get wrecked. Fear, greed, envy, jealousy, revenge, anger, frustration, anxiety, it ends. Trade with logic, not a slave to the blend. Time is on your side, it's your best friend.
It's not about hype, it's about execution. Shots over chatter, focus is the solution.
So breathe deep, eyes wide, mindset correct. Together, keep your emotions in check.
Correct.
That's right, guys. Keep your emotions in check or else you will get wrecked. I do thank you guys very much. We show you every single day how to become successful. Will we lose? Yes, of course we will lose. Losing is part of the game. However, we show you how to win and how to manage your losses. We talk about the psychology of trading a lot on this channel. You know, you can have all the perfect setups, the perfect everything, but if you cannot control the emotional side of trading, you're gonna get wrecked. And I talk about getting wrecked all the time, because if we don't talk about it, then you're just kind of suppress it and not really think about it, and just let it happen. It's kind of like knowing when you're walking to your car and it's a dark alley or dark parking lot to be ready, be on alert. That's what I'm doing. I'm showing you to be alert. All right, guys, I do thank you so much. We'll see you on the next one. Until then, as always, let's make this money. Take care, guys. See you soon.